I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We're live at Falkor Bay. And next, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves. He is Smokin Joe. The fighters are in the ring.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner.
And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Fantastic punch. Blocks that right hook. He misses with that jab. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
What a punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Good counter punching from both these. There's no way Frazier survives this. What a shot that put him down. Trying to make it up before 10, but take all the time you can. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
On to the second round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Job by him to block that jab. He gets out of the way of that left hand. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink, because one big shot and this thing could be over.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Through the hook, didn't land. Nice exchange here from both men. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and the tournament.
On to the third. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. And a counter left. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He fails to score with that left hook.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, that's notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Neither man really defending themselves. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Smokin Joe may go. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. Back at it in round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to punch somewhere. He's got to block him.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Swing and a miss with the hook. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
And forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Neither one of them wants this to go to the judges' scorecards.
I've seen it happen so many times. Don't take things for granted.
He misses with that jab. Beautiful counter shot. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. That left counter was perfectly timed. Beautiful counter punch. No rest for the weary. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell to start round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a nuts here away from getting stopped.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
That punch landed. Figure out the combination to this safe. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
This is easy for us to say and comment here at ringside, but those guys can see what they've got to do. I understand there's a lot of pressure. I understand there's some guys that are just naive or inexperienced, but just give them a break. Give them a time.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Great counter right hand there. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Catch and shoot. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so...
There's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Good left counter that lands. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Swing and a miss with that hook. Don't want to trade shots. Left hook just missed. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big left, but doesn't score with it. Good counter left hand there. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Nope, that hook won't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, they think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this far.
Come on.
And there's the bell for round 7. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A big... So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.